Um, so what are Larys's motivations, or is it just feet? Right now, it seems to just be feet. However, I would say in the source material, Larys, I would say, is in on the conspiracy. If the Strongs are in it, like the strong, well, so in the source material, the Strongs are handpicked by Otto Hightower to come to King's Landing. Like, so you get the idea, and they were the hosting place of the Great Council of 101. So you get the idea, the idea that the Strongs are supposed to be Green supporters. Now, Blood and Cheese is really interesting if Larys is cheese, because that is a straight up murder of Hightower people, which makes you then go, oh, maybe the Strongs are like super into Maester conspiracy. We need both of these sides to die. We want the Targaryens to die off. We want the dragons to die off. Um, so my my hope is that my belief based on the source material is that Larys is on Team Maester, and I hope that Larys is on Team Maester in the show. But and he's just getting his rocks off with some feet. It's also good cover for him. So say Larys isn't even in defeat. Shouldn't Alicent ask herself, why is this guy doing this? Why should I trust this guy? Like I like um he makes, so by masturbating to her feet, he gives himself a good cover. Like, he may not actually even be in defeat. He's pretending to be in defeat to as like, diversion, so that like Allison doesn't know what's going on. Like, it turns out neither one of them is enjoying themselves. It's like, ah, crap, I've got to sit here and like masturbate in front of this woman, and she she doesn't want to be here. I
Preston,
don't want to be here, but
this is what you're saying is the theory is that this is all an elaborate ruse this guy just came up with on the fly to throw everybody off that this might be the guy.
yeah, yeah, that like,
Out of your mind.
I'm super into Maester conspiracy. I want them all to die, but she's gonna suspect me unless I like have a good reason. What's the good reason? Oh, I've got a foot fetish. You know? Yep.
You're out of your mind.
He accepts defeat. I think this is about Larry Strong. Like, what? Oh, he accepts defeat. He accepts
Defeat.
defeat.
Yeah, quid pro toe. That's what we've been saying over on my show. Quid pro toe. Quid pro
But it's
toe.
interesting to think that like maybe Larius's motivation the entire time is feet, but if his motivation is not feet, that means he's faking his love of feet. Or maybe he has his motivation. He's just like also has the thing of feet, and he's like, well, I might as well enjoy myself. Like, I was gonna do it this anyway. I might as well enjoy myself.
Did he try for more and all she would give is the feet? Like I want to know how that. This is why we need more episodes. We don't need to see Lena bonding with Vagar. We don't need to see any of that. I want to see how the feet conversation first start. Like, how did he
I love
introduce this into the
that first.
mix? Exactly, that first time.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
don't really.
Uh,
It's
uh.
like you don't just do that. It's not like Carmine will get. It's not like the Naked Man where you can just like you walk into the room and someone's like,
Right.
oh, you know,
2 out of 3
That
times,
actually
right?
that works sometimes. Not for me, but I've heard
one
stories
out
that's
one out
worked.
of
I'm
three.
like, what?
1 out of 3 times, right, Carmine? One out
I
of three
I
times.
had
Holy
I had a
shit.
very crude I had a very crude friend in college who insisted that the whip it out method was fairly effective, because he's like, if a girl likes you and wants to do that, the whip it out, she's gonna respond. If she didn't like you and she wasn't gonna do it, she's gonna head for the door. So you're just racing to the end of the novel. Like that's all you're doing. That was the theory, which is
Do
the
you think that's what he did? You think that's his strategy with the foot jerk?
I think he probably like was staring at her feet for a while, and then she eventually like understood, and then he gave her, I don't know what specific piece of information over the course of 10 years like led to it. But
Yeah, what was the first piece of it? No, it's
right, because he'd already done the big thing, right? He'd already killed his family. Like, if you think if one thing is going to get you some feet, it's killing your family. But he did that one for free, so I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, that one was on spec. Did he go, I need payment for I killed my family. At least you could do is, just change your suit, change your footwear for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just always wondering how people introduce those conversations.